Hello guys. Hello. I timed that really well with the music. But basically, we are going to be doing some more 3D modeling today. Um, so yeah, let's hop into this. Boom. And I'm in a little bit of an awkward setup right now, guys. So basically, I don't have a second monitor right now. So we're stuck with just the one monitor, sadly. Sadly, just the one monitor for right now. But the good news, hang on, I'm trying to get chat up just so then I can actually see you guys. Oh, I should probably also get rid of Discord. So hang on one second, guys. Go back to that screen for a second because I gotta. There we go. Somehow we went through a lot of the music. Don't know how that happened. And then let me get rid of that and that. Okay. Oh my gosh, you see me? You see me? Bro, that's crazy. Okay. Let me get chat on my phone. Hang on, guys. Let me get chat on my phone and then we will start doing all the fun stuff of 3D modeling. But sadly, because I did like the fork on my desktop, I'll need to grab that from my desktop in order for us to kind of compare it. However, I do have the plate, and today, what we're gonna be working on is, or I should not bring that up actually, but we're gonna be working on jeez, everything is trying to come out of the woodwork right now, with me only having one screen. But basically, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be doing spoons today. We're gonna be doing knife, and we are going to be doing a chair. So I'm not sure which one I'm gonna start with yet. And also it's gonna be a short stream, guys, because I have a test. I have a test to do today, actually. Um, Jeez, how the frick am I supposed to be able to see the chat? Bruh, let me see the chat. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get the chat up. Because I got it up last time. And for some reason this time it's not letting me see it. Which is weird. But that just means that you guys will be unsupervised. So, you know, that's lovely. I love that you guys are unsupervised right now. So, let me pull this up. No, yeah. Alright. I got some Inception going on here. Hang on, guys. Let me see if I can do this. I can't. I don't think I can do that, guys. Sadly, I don't think I can do that. But, here. I gotta get you guys up somewhere, though. Because I feel bad if I can't see you. Let's see here. I got a new, I rented computer, actually. So the school gave me a computer because currently my laptop, and one of the reasons I had to stream on my desktop the other day, is because it's currently not turning on for the main like the main screen. Um so yeah. So that's fun. But the good news is that I can still access everything. So it's just that now it's linked to forever be a desktop computer, at least for now, until I can actually see the screen outside of connecting it to a monitor. Alright, I'm getting this little laptop up so that then I can see you guys. Alright, hang on. Here we go. And I can see you guys now. Awesome. I know that was a little bit of a rough start to the stream. I mean, aren't all my starts to my stream a little rough? Oh dear. Alright. There we go. Alrighties. Alright, so now I have my spare laptop over there showing you guys. And now it is time to start the fun stuff, which is making chairs and silverware, which we kind of did on Halloween stream. If you were there, you also know that we did have a slight issue, and that was due to my desktop. Finding out that the desktop is actually the problem when it comes to the streaming. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay. What the heck? Okay. Okay. Oh, there's so many wires, guys. If you saw how many wires were around me right now, you would be very concerned on how I'm going to actually be doing any of the actual, what's it called, modeling. Alright, so on the docket today, as I said earlier, we have spoon, fork, and chair. So I think what we're gonna do is, I think I'm gonna start with the spoon real quick, because I think a spoon's not too hard to do. Hopefully at least. Hopefully it's not too hard to do. I could be very wrong. I could be easily very wrong. But I like to believe that spoons are not too hard, you know? I like to believe. Alright. So... there you go. Bum bum. There we go. Up and move that over a little bit. Move this up. And then we're going to widen that a little bit, make it a little egg shape, if you will. And then we're gonna cut this bad boy in half. Alright, tease. Boop, boop, boop. Ah, no. Bruh. There we go. I will say the movement system, again, I've mentioned this before, but the movement system in Blender, it's a little rough. I'm happy that my one teammate was finally able to. Oh my gosh, finally able to make it to one of the streams. So that's awesome. Alright. There we go. And now the other side. But I have a test today. It's so the test is on database systems, and it's the master version, because basically my school has a way to like to where it's like almost dual enrollment for master classes. I didn't realize it was like dual enrollment, and that's honestly how I ended up accidentally graduating, because I thought I would be graduating with both my master's and bachelor's. Uh, that was not the case. I have an assignment due, but it won't build. Oh, 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 that's rough. That's really rough. I I know the feeling. Um, yeah, Unity assignments not like Unity projects not building is like the worst feeling you can get. Um, because the thing is, right, is that you're like, oh my gosh, it works so great in the editor, and it's perfect, and everything's going well, and then you try and build it, and next thing you know, you're like, why isn't it working? What's going on? It should be, everything should work. Nope. Nope. Alright, I think I'm gonna adjust this a little bit. So I'm gonna kind of make a swoop with it. So then it's able to like properly kind of sit down a little bit. So let's see here. So I think I'm gonna raise it a bit here. And then I believe we need. Hang on, guys. I got a roommate banging on my door. Hey guys, I'm back. So the reason my roommate was banging on my door was because uh my friend, or like her friend, got me some chalk for a project that I'm gonna be doing on campus. Um so yeah, what have you guys been up to while I've been gone? Oh, mobile games project. Yeah, the mobile games project for our school is it's pretty rough, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty rough. Um, I did it back when they required AR, which was horrible. I'm I'm glad they no longer require AR in the project. So I've heard, at least. Um But yeah, it's pretty rough. Huh. Can I do that? Yep, there you go. I need another loop. That's what I'm seeing there. I need another loop-de-loop. There we go. And we go here. Shoot. Oh, the assignment you're doing is AR? The majority of project doesn't require it, but AR is still an assignment? Yeah, it makes sense that it's still an assignment to at least give you that, like, that thing to, you know, be able to say I did this once. But I'm glad it's not required anymore in the final project. At least from what I've heard. Right? Um, Alright, we're gonna do another whoop. And we're gonna do okay. Okay, guys. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, guys. It's not that bad. Let me find where the... I always forget. Oh, this is it. Right? Nope, that's not it. It's this one. Right? Nope. What the what did I just find? Bro, it looks diseased. Like, wait, what? Wait, what did I do? What did I do? Yeah, no, I also don't like the AR. Oh, your project keeps trying to build a scene that doesn't exist, so the build is failing. Ooh. Honestly, I think your best bet might actually to be, like, I think your best bet might be to, if you have it in, like, GitHub, a good bet might be going back to when you know it was able to build. So that might be a good way to do it. Where the frick is it? Crazy, where is it? Oh. Where's the... It's under generate, isn't it? Ah, there it is. Went past it. One. That's too much. Alright, we'll do one. We'll do one. Because I think that's good enough. Then... I'm not gonna lie, I think the silverware in general is just the bane of my existence. Like, am I being too exaggerative in saying that I think the silverware is the bane of my existence when it comes to this project? At least for now, at least. Like, am I just bad at silverware? You know, that could be the case. That could very well be the case. Like, look at that. What the frick is that? Hang on. Alright, sorry guys, I locked in for a second. I was locked in. That spoon has a lot of polygons. Yeah. Yes, it does. Yep, that's what happens with a circle. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know exactly, like, I don't know. It's just, I mean, hey, if you think the spoon's got a lot of polygons, look at this bad boy. Yeah. But yeah, the spoon's destroying me, guys. I'm not gonna lie. And I thought it was gonna be easy. I got destroyed by a spoon. I just got owned by a spoon. So I'm gonna work a little bit on the knife because I think I'm gonna do better with the knife. Yeah. Alright. Ah. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do like those flat knives that don't really have like a lot going on. You know what I mean? I think that's what I'm gonna go for. I think that tis the goal. Alright. So let's go in here. And okay. So I feel like I'm gonna need some of that. So we'll do that. Something like that, and then cut there. Yo, it built? That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, my project for the what was it? The mobile for mobile. It was so rough. It's one of those projects that you look back on and you learned a lot from like the process, right? But you don't want to show it off ever because it was just a really rough project. Um, but that's my mobile project. Um, there we go. But that is very good that it built. Because I know depending on your professor, they'll be like, oh, it didn't build. so you don't technically have a project to submit. But I know a lot of them are really lenient about that kind of thing. Oh my gosh, what the guys? Guys, what the heck? Like, that at least, like, looks pretty good for a knife. Why can't I make a spoon like that? Why can't I make, like, a spoon that looks like that, guys? Like, what happened here? Like, why can't I make a spoon that looks this nice? You know? Like, why? Like, what happened? You know? Like, that's crazy. Alright, well, we're gonna rename this. There we go. Knife. Yeah, I know. It looks really nice. It looks, you know, very simple, very easy. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do, should I add more to this? Right. I might, actually, I'm gonna smooth it out for a second, hang on. Hold up, guys. I'm just gonna smooth it out slightly, this one little guy right here. Just gonna smooth him out a little bit more. Does that look good? Hold up, guys. I think I need to add one more element to this to kind of like sell it. And that's with a handle. Just so then it's clear where the knife starts and where the other part ends. And then we should be good. Because I don't want it to be too, like, super confusing on that part. But we'll keep the simple, like, model aspect of it, but still making it clear to the player what exactly is going on. I don't know if you guys heard, but there's some motorcyclers or something going on out there. Yeah, somebody just revved back there. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's, yeah, that's good. That's, yeah, that's good. Alright, I think that really works. Hang on. Let me show it off more. Come on. No, please don't disconnect. Please. No! No, chat. Chat, are we cooked? Are we cooked? Put in your bets now. Put in your bets now. Are we cooked? Are we cooked? Are we cooked, guys? Okay, we're not. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. That was scary. That was very scary. Oh gosh, we're gonna have another non-responding for a second. Don't worry, guys. Surely we're good. Yeah. Whoa, it's chugging. It's chugging today, guys. It's chugging. I also found out I should actually be naming the materials. And then I'm gonna go with a darker tone here, and then have a 1. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that works. And then knife handle matte. There we go. Just to make it easier in the future. But yeah, look at that, guys. We made a nice little knife, and we didn't have the system crash on us. Just gonna do that real quick, just in case. You know, you don't want to be too... You can't be too safe sometimes, you know? And then... Okay, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna start over with the spoon. I'm gonna start over with the spoon, okay? 'Cause I don't like how I did it. I don't like it, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like it. Okay. So, alright, let's do this. You gotta go to get groceries? Oh, that sucks. That sucks. But hey, you finally made it to a stream, so that's awesome, though. You finally made it. I know, like, I've been saying that for a while. I've been like, hey, you should watch a stream, and you finally caught one. If you guys don't know, that is one of my teammates for this project. She's pretty awesome, and next semester, we might be doing some streams with all of us. So that'll be exciting. Very exciting. Just keep the stream open. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what some people do when they do stuff, is they just have the stream open in the background. I was tutoring somebody the other day, and he had a stream for, like, one of his friends open while I was tutoring him. Which is pretty crazy. That's fair, that's fair. I think that's pretty cool, like, carrying it with you and just keeping it open. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Because then, like, you know, it helps me out a lot. Like, you guys just being in here, even if you don't chat, it does help out the channel. Also, I'm gonna be doing a 20 subscriber special soon. So very exciting. Very exciting. Um, I'm still shocked this is not copyrighted. I'm waiting to be striked down by this. YouTube notices and gets happy. um, yeah, so YouTube, the funny thing is they actually mention, like, you, when you get to, like, 10, but they don't mention when you get to 20, which I find interesting. They're like, that's not important. But you getting to, I guess, like, the next benchmark for them, I'm assuming, is at, I'm gonna say, like, 25, I'm guessing. That's what I'm thinking the next benchmark is at. It would make sense. But, yeah. Ah. Okay, I'm already liking this spoon a lot more than the first one. I'm already liking it a lot more, guys. Yeah, that looks a lot simpler. I think that's a lot better, guys. I think that fits the style a lot better. I might have to redo the fork. Oh my gosh! Oh, my professor's here. Oh, hello, professor. Oh, hello. Oh, I did not expect you to be here. To be fair, I did put it in the class Discord. Oops, I made the same mistake again. Okay. Oh, they tell you at 50 subs. Oh, don't worry, I don't bite. That's good. That's good. I've been just doing some of the fruity models here. I made a knife a few minutes ago. That was pretty cool. I'm making a spoon right now. The spoon has been pretty challenging. Um, just cause it's I don't know, it's just being a little bit more difficult to do. But yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of want to just make sure I get the game out there and we get a nice little audience going. Um, and I think doing the streams should help that. Plus, it keeps me accountable for, like, doing all these models. It keeps me doing them. I think I'll make it the same color. Should I make it the same? Here, I wonder. Let me grab the knife. Because that kind of looks good for it, I think. But I don't like how the top is shaped, really. You know? I think the top is shaped a little funky, if you will. I gotta figure out how to... Modeling time. Here we go. Let's do this, and then do this maybe? Would that help a little bit? Let's see here. Honestly, wait a minute. Hold up. Did I maybe fix it? Question mark? Let's see, hang on. Oh my gosh, guys, wait, I think I kinda fixed it. It kinda looks a little bit better. Oh shoot, I think the music ended. Hang on, guys. Yes, we're still here! We're still here! That's my copyright-free music right there. Right there, Professor. If you saw that, that's my copyright-free music. That sounds pretty cool. Alright, let's do some of that. Make sure that is... Oh, let me go to the other side and then up. Whoop. Okay, we're gonna move you this way. Yeah? Oh, a little bit more this way. Okay, and then what if we do a little subtle down thing over here to kind of give the thing that I was trying to do earlier. Let me cut. I'll do a cut right in the middle here to make it distribute a little bit differently. Here we go. Then go down a little bit. Okay, wait. Okay. Honestly? Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. It could have been worse. It's honestly not bad. I'm going to... Actually, could I do the cover as the same? Because I feel like they would look best if matching more so. So I'm gonna rotate this up a little bit. There we go. Then I'm going to scale it a little bit. I just want the length. So we're gonna do that. Actually, a little bit smaller. There we go. We don't need a lot because we're gonna move it up a little bit to make sure it's not. Okay, we're gonna need to tilt it a little bit more. Oh, no! Oh dear. Need to grab this right here. Come on. There we go. Okay. Nice. Spoon's a little bit bigger than the knife, but you know, sometimes it happens. Let me see, can I change it in here? Hang on, let me go back a little bit. Yeah, that's even. Do you have a reference picture, or are you just creating out of your imagination? I am just doing this out of my imagination. I've looked up some reference pictures for the stove I did, because I was really confused about the coils. But for the most part, I've seen enough spoons that I feel like I should know how a spoon looks. Same with, like, you know, because it's everyday objects, so it's. I feel like I should be able to kind of grasp them a little bit better, but there's always room for improvement, especially the spoon. Look at this. Like, what? It looks like a ladle. Actually, wait. I wonder if I. Hang on. Because I have this curved bit up here. I think doing another curved bit actually might make it look better. So let me grab that. And then boom, boom. Yep. And pull up slightly. And then do this. We're gonna boop. Boop. Alright, and then we're gonna pull up against lightly, and then there we go, and then remove that, and then up. Oh my goodness. There we go, and up. Alright, and then oh, this and this, and kind of. It kind of is there. It's kind of there. I think I just need to shape it a little bit more down here. Because it seems like it's doing more of a curve down instead of a curve out, like I want it to. Interesting. Very interesting. Let me see how this is looking at in the outside. Okay, I think I had it for a little bit, but let me go back in here, and then let me bring down this part a little. Oh. Start here, bring this down, bring that down a little bit. Oh. Ah, come on. There we go. So bring this down a little bit. This a little bit. Kind of just be like that. It's still like, yeah, it's kind of still giving that awkward like lift thing in the middle, which sucks. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, I discovered that spoons are also the bane of my existence, just like forks. Spoons and forks. Who would have thought? But, alright, well, the last thing on the docket was a chair, so We'll try and make a chair while I ponder what to do about the spoon. There we go. I'm gonna model it kind of right over here, I think will be good. Alright. Let's start with the seat. So let's do like that. That seems like it'll be pretty good. Let me add like a little bit more height just to kind of make it kind of look like a cushion. And then, alright, so now let's do that. And then I think, yeah, so then we can make this a little bit smooshed. Push that up under it. Maybe make this a little bit wider. Yeah. And then from here, there you go, back to the cubes. Then come over here. Alright, now we're gonna make... Actually, wait. Hold up. I can just... I can just take one of these. Hold on a minute. I can just do that. I'm gonna make these a little bit bigger, I think. Oh, not that big. I think that should be good. Yeah, that'll be good. And then we're going to... And we're gonna make these squished. Squish them. There we go. Let me check on that music, make sure it's... Oh dear, are we... Oh, we're on the last one. Let me make sure this loops. The playlist is only so long. I'll just... Should I... well, I don't know how much I smushed it, that's the only issue with doing it that way. Unless here, I'll be able to know. The correct height. So now we go to this, and we do... Oh, that is the wrong leg. This leg. There we go. And we want 90? Nope. Wrong thing again. 0? Okay, that'll work. Alright. Like that. And then... Alright. I think... Oh my goodness. Here we go. 180. That is right down here. Perfect. And then one more. And I think Is it? It's not 0, right? My goodness. Negative 180. Is that it? No, that's just 90. What have I done? Negative 90? Yep, there it is. Move it over a little bit more, please. There we go. Okay, so we have like a nice little stool here. And then we're gonna take this bottom thing and I'm gonna expand it a little bit. I think I'm gonna have the back be, might make it this, which way? Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. Let me smush you a little bit more. And oh, it's getting hard to tell which is which. Hang on, guys. There we go. Roughness. Like a 1. Okay, so now I can see it a lot more clearly. So now, okay, and then, so now this baseboard thing, I don't know the actual name, but, what we're gonna do here is we're then going to, oh, no, that's not the right way. And we're gonna smoosh. And we're going to move this back over and kind of measure that into place there. Okay. There we go. Alright, and then okay. It's a very lame looking chair right now. But you know, you just gotta get it out on, not on paper, like digital? Digital? Is that? I guess that's what this technically is. I'm gonna make this a little bit skinnier. And push in a little bit. Yeah. Okay. These guys, I think, need to be a little bit smaller too. Okay, good. I'm gonna need them shorter, actually. It's still too big. So let me get rid of these guys real quick. Alright, let's move you back up. This. Let me get a material. Ooh, come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. Let me click the one below you. There we go. Alright. something like this. I'm gonna make this a little bit thinner, and then where else are you gonna need to make it a little bit? Yeah, a little bit shorter. I'm gonna change this color and change it to this one. So then we're going to also make this a little thinner. This should also be thinner to kind of match it, so. And we want that to line up. There we go. Okay, and then move it into place. Oh. Bruh. Alright, you know what? Pretty close. It's pretty close. And then need that to be a little bit shorter. Yes, yes. Alright, let's move this back a little bit. Need to move this over. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty clean there. And then I think what I'm gonna do. Alright. I know somebody from the last stream, or like a couple streams ago, back when I was like, hey, I'm gonna make a chair, was saying that I should, make like a carving in it. And I liked that a lot. So I think I'm gonna do that. So we're gonna make a heart. Alright. It's kind of rough. It's a little bit rough. But, you know, what's not rough? Is this lined up fully? Okay. Alright. And then okay. There we go. Alright. So now we're gonna do this. Nope. And we want to separate section. And then here comes the dicey part. Knife. There we go. Here we go. Boom, boom. Alright. I'm going to make sure they are fully lined up. what do you guys think about this, about the idea of the heart? I think it's pretty cool. It will definitely be on theme with the game once you're in the game, guys. You'll understand all the ominous hints I sometimes give about the game. Once you guys play it, you'll be like, oh my gosh, it makes sense now. But until then, I will continue to make no sense with my silly little ramblings. Heh. Can I select it? Jeez, what the frick? Okay. Alright, so separate section. Heh. Heh. I'm sorry? What? You know, sometimes you just gotta accept. You know, it's fine. It's fine. You know, it's okay. I didn't consider the front half. I didn't think about it. It wasn't on my agenda, and it should have been. There we go. Okay. Alright. Let's make sure these bad boys are lined up to the best of my abilities. My goodness, this is rough. Alright, you know what? I think I got it. I think we got this. Okay. And boom. And now we should be able to just go in and get the red, and we should be good to go. Wait, hold up. Okay, yeah, that's the back. I was about to say, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. So let's grab the knife again. And cut. Alright. Woohoo! We have a heart in the chair now, guys. We have it. We got it. We did that. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, so now think the goal is now is to cover up all these lovely holes and line everything up properly. But it looks not too bad, for a rough, like, cut. You know, I think it looks pretty good, for, like, a little rough cut. I will have to see if it, like, really fits in with the way the layout is. Actually, I wonder if I could do add, or no, not that, but if I could add this material on there. How does that look? How does that look? Honestly, I think this will work for level 2 though. I think this will work really well for level 2. Alright. Well, guys, I'm afraid that this is going to be a short stream today. Just because I have a test to do. So I can't do too much today. I'm glad we were able to do like a little bit of stuff, but sadly I cannot stay to do more. So I am gonna have to head out and actually do my database systems, I believe it's database systems, exam. So wish me luck, cause I don't know how well it's gonna go. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how well it's gonna go. But thank you so much for stopping in, stopping by, even if just for a little bit. I'm glad you guys were able to take time and pop in, but I will see you tomorrow with a personal game, and drawing more for Balancing Spirits. But next week we will be back at this again.